Hi, boys and girls, and welcome to our first math video of the year. Welcome to my house. I'm actually sitting outside on my front porch today for our video. I thought that would be kind of cool to do, especially while it's pretty outside. Now, like I told you in class, normally these videos are going to talk about one certain topic in math each day. One day it might talk about addition, one day subtraction, all kinds of different things. But today, my video is just going to tell you about all the fun things that we're going to do in math class this year, okay? Now, boys and girls and learning coaches, you guys remember that I touched on in live class the SOLs, the standards of learning, and I told you that this video was going to address what each one of those was that we will be touching on this year. Now, I'm not going to give you all the details of the SOLs because I don't want to bore you to death. I'm just going to tell you the fun parts of them, the fun parts that we're going to be doing, okay? All right, I've got my handy dandy cheat sheet here. So if you see me glancing off and looking at the paper, it's because I don't want to miss anything, okay? All right, now one thing that we're going to be working on all year long is counting. In kindergarten, we need to be able to count from 0 to 100. And I know that some of you can already do that, which is so cool. So, like I said, the SOLs say that we have to count all the way from 0 to 100. We also have to be able to read and write numbers from 0 all the way up to 20. So we'll be working on that. And it also says that we need to be able to count by tens. So if you don't know what that means, don't worry, we'll learn it, okay? We have to count from by tens from 0 to 100 as well. Now, the other thing that we'll be doing with counting is backward. We need to be able to count from 10 all the way back to 0 and then start at any number in between and count backwards to 0 as well. Now, another thing that we're going to be doing with numbers is we are going to be deciding which one is fewer, greater, or if they're the same. We're going to look at different objects and just different numbers by themselves and decide questions like that. We are also going to be learning about fractions this year. Oh, fractions are fun. Fractions are a fun part of life because they teach you how to share. Another thing we're going to be learning about is addition and subtraction. Oh my goodness, I love addition and subtraction. We're also going to be working with story problems when we do addition and subtraction, which is really cool too. Oh my goodness, how could I forget this one? Money. We will be learning all about coins this year. We will be learning about the quarter, the dime, the nickel, and the penny, how much they're worth. We're going to be counting them. Oh, it's so fun. It is so fun. Now, you've already learned that what we're going to do in our live class is calendar, right? And I told you that we were going to do the calendar. I'm probably going to do some of that counting in calendar and things like that. Calendar is all kinds of cool stuff. Days of the week, months of the year, lots of numbers. It's cool. Another thing we're going to be spending a lot of time on this year is measurement. Oh my goodness gracious. We get to learn how to measure length. That's how long something is. Weight. That's how heavy something is. We get to measure temperature to see if it's hot or cold. Brr. Right now it's hot at my house, or kind of hot. Measurement is fun. Now, the last three things that we're going to do or the last two things, excuse me, these last two things kind of go together. We've got shapes and patterns, and we kind of like to put them together, like in our quick check. If you had a quick check with me or Miss Moles or Miss Mullins or whoever you had a quick check with, we did shapes and patterns together, didn't we? Yeah, we're kind of going to do that. And I told you that those are the last two things. I'm losing my mind. It's not. I've got one little thing left down here. Graphs. Oh, graphs are so much fun. We are going to do graphing in calendar and in class too. Oh, it's so cool. You're going to learn all about it, and I hope you love it. Okay, boys and girls, today we have a really short video just because I wanted to get you excited and tell you all the many things that we were going to learn about this year. Now, next week it'll be a little bit different because during this video we're going to talk about just one thing, and you're going to learn about one math thing, okay? So I hope you've had fun today, both in our live class and our video, and I will talk to you next week. Bye now.